Hello friends. Let me hope you are all doing well. And today we are basically going to be looking at something that is unique, that would make us better people, and as creatives, that would take us from one level to another level. Okay, so the first thing I would want us to look at is what are some of the qualities, okay, the top qualities of a good photographer. I know all of you almost want to join photography, or you are doing photography because this is a platform basically for creative people. As a graphics designer, you need to have some idea about photography. As maybe someone in the art industry, you would love to have some ideas about photography or videography. So what are those top qualities of a good photographer? Okay, professional photographers are involved in many industries, including photojournalism, advertising, and lifestyle photography. Despite this wide range of fields, some photographers possess a few traits that help them attain higher levels of effectiveness, okay, and productivity, and make them a cut above the rest, okay? So, we'll repeat this. Professional photographers are involved in some industries, including photojournalism, advertising, lifestyle photography. Despite this wide range of fields, some photographers possess a few, okay, traits that help them attain higher levels of effectiveness and productivity, and make them cut above the rest. That is why you happen to say you may be taking each picture less than $1. Then you find another photographer who says just two pics, 150, maybe it goes for uh, $30, just one picture. What does it mean? That this photographer is having a skill set, okay? Another skill set that like sets him apart from you, who is taking it at less than $1. Okay, so can't we, because they were not also born like that, they left the comfort zone and tried to look out for skills that make them a little bit successful, a little bit unique, than you do your work. Okay, so it means basically you have to attain those skills that may put you apart, okay, that may put you effective, that may make you different from other photographers, so that you could also pitch bigger, you could also be missed at sets where you are not. Okay, so being a success photographer is more than simply, okay, um is more like simply being a successful photographer is more than simply knowing how to use, okay, how to use the camera and having the finest equipment. It also involves having the innate skills that enable one to recognize the beauty in unlikely places and preserve that beauty in an image. So it is not all about having that photographer having nice machines, nice equipment, okay? It also involves having that skill that enables you, okay, recognize the beauty in unlikely places. So you can like take a picture from nowhere, okay, and it looks a little bit unique. We see that unique touch in your photography. That is what we are basically looking at, okay. Get to know your photographer and find out if they have the following qualities. Are you getting it? So if you are a creative person and you would want to like upload your albums with a unique touch, okay, of photography, so try to look at your photographer. Does he have these following skills? And if you are a photographer and you're watching this, please try to upgrade your game, okay? So I'm going to be putting this on my blog, that is latestugmusic.com, online and latestugmusic.com, where we can happen to share content also as a blog. Okay, so what makes a good photographer normally depends on what field they are in. The type of photography requires different skills and talents. For example, a fashion photographer has to be creative. A photojournalist has or needs to be fast yet detailed oriented. Okay, and pet photographers should know how to properly handle, okay, and bond with animals. Yet some of these qualities and traits are always intersect. Okay, so when capturing photos, a good photographer must be. So now in detail, I'm going to be looking at each, okay, and how would your creativity help you out. And we are going to be making a video on each um on each of the skill sets that you happen to be wanting to learn. Okay, so you put that in mind that for every photographer and the industry you would want to join, we expect some skill set that you should be so observant about. But all in general, besides that, okay, as I gave you here, that what makes a good photographer normally depends on what field they are in. The type of photography, okay, the type of photography requires different skills and talents. For example, a fashion photographer has to be creative. Okay, so if I'm taking a photograph of this model, she's holding this bag, you should place the leg here, she should do this, this and this, she should do this. You get it? So that is with fashion photography. Okay, then when it comes to photojournalist, okay, it needs to be fast yet detailed. So it is like you need to be fast because you're a journalist, you have to convey that information. Remember, you have just a photo to tell that story. Okay, so it means, but it needs you to grasp moments. That requires you to be fast and to be detailed in a way that at least you could notice that best picture or that moment that could tell the whole story in one shot. Then pet photographers should know how to properly handle and bond with animals, because an animal is something that you cannot tell. Position yourself, put the leg here. So it means that you have to first make it calm, position it well, so that as you are taking your photographs, the animal does not run away. The animal is comforted, so you take it in the best way possible. Okay, so you should have all that in mind. Then that leads us to this point whereby yet some of these qualities and traits always intersect. Okay, so these traits are like they cross over, most of them cross over. Okay, then when capturing photographs, and good photographers must have these skill sets. So don't turn away your mouse. So let us continue to the next video in this playlist. Okay, let us continue to the next video and we start explaining one by one. So with these skill sets, I believe that your career as a photographer would change and would get better and better as you continue perceiving your career. Thank you for watching, and remember to continue to the next video as we start off explaining the different skill sets that you need to have